Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books, and I've been covering what's been going on with Indiana Jones lately because Disney is going to release, probably, an Indiana Jones movie called Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I'm saying probably because apparently there are edits that are being forced to this movie to make it less terrible and perhaps even a little bit good. Why are there all these edits? Well, a lot of the storyline was leaked out online about Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny, and the storyline was something people weren't too excited about who love Indiana Jones. The storyline was essentially he was going to die at the end and be replaced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, so she'd be the female Indiana Jones wearing his hat. They even had one of the endings where he'd be sent back in time and she'd go back in time and she'd wind up basically removing him from the timeline altogether, and she would have always been Indiana Jones. This does sound like a Kathleen Kennedy special, but the good news is, even though it may not be a good film, online responses and fans not enjoying this kind of destruction of yet another franchise have seemed to cause changes in the movie. It looks like they shot another ending, we'll get into that, and beyond that, it looks like they're going in and making aggressive cuts to the film and adding a whole new storyline to basically remove as much of her from the film as possible. So not only is she not going to become the new Indiana Jones, not only is she not taking his place from some kind of a time warp kind of thing, but they're going to minimize and reduce the amount of screen time that she has and her effect on the story. So let's get into this article from Bounding Into Comics. Latest Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny rumor claims Phoebe Waller-Bridge's role being significantly reduced. Before we get into it, please be sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, give me a thumbs up. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate you. A new rumor concerning Lucasfilm's upcoming Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny film claims actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge's role in the film is being significantly reduced. Now that sounds like a good idea. Maybe this is the one good thing Bob Iger had happen since he's been back. This latest rumor comes from YouTuber Overlord DVD, who states, "It seems everything is shifting on Indy 5 and you're going to laugh your hiney off when you hear this, folks, because it not only looks like Phoebe Waller-Bridge has lost her new hat, it looks like," and that was Indiana Jones' hat that she was supposed to get, "it looks like Phoebe Waller-Bridge is being cut out of the movie as much as possible." The YouTuber continued, "From what I've heard, and again I'm stressing this is just a rumor, this is a highly fluid situation. As you might imagine, Disney's come to realize that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is problematic. Lines that were meant to be funny and endearing in a sassy Princess Leia kind of way are delivered with Fleabag's patented snarkiness." He calls her Fleabag, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. "She's abrasive, she's insulting to Indy, and she just weighs down the movie." He later states, "But the bottom line is, folks, in addition to a new ending, they're radically re-editing the film, sources say, to introduce a new element to the story. Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character gets kidnapped and vanishes for a large part of the film, and she has to be saved by Indy." Now that already sounds better. Let me know what you think of that idea in the comments below. Overlord DVD then details, "I don't know if they previously had her get kidnapped and they're just moving that part to an earlier part in the film, or if they're trying to do a quick reshoot to cover this. I don't have any more information than this, though I hope to have more to confirm or deny this rumor in the coming weeks. But I've been told, aside from this, that they're cutting as much of the Phoebe stuff as possible to minimize her impact on the film and lighten the movie up." As he concluded the video, Overlord DVD asserted, "This is not going to save the movie, folks, but it is an interesting thing that appears at this point. I cautiously say that Kathleen Kennedy is not going to get her way." He added, "Indy is not going to be replaced at the end of the movie by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, although his death is still in question." These alleged changes to Phoebe Waller-Bridge's role in the film reportedly come after Disney CEO Bob Iger screened the movie. Overlord DVD explained at the beginning of the video that one of his Hollywood spies informed him, "As you know, Bob Iger has returned to the scene of the crime to head up Disney. Well, he's been putting out fires. Allegedly over the holidays, he finally got to sit down and watch Indy 5, according to someone in the know. Bob allegedly watched the entire thing and never said a word. After the movie was done, he allegedly called Kathleen Kennedy and asked her if she really was responsible for what he watched. Allegedly, after a few moments, Iger said to Kennedy, 'I'll give you two choices. Either you fix this or you can foot the bill.' because I will not allow this to be shown. Bob Iger is in a lot of trouble himself right now, because not only is he back at Disney trying to fix the problems that he created and Chapek additionally mismanaged and exacerbated. There are many, many problems at Disney, but now he's got Nelson Peltz and Ike Perlmutter working together to basically sabotage what he's trying to do at Disney, which is essentially the status quo at Disney. Iger's agreed to some layoffs, but Iger is not looking to change what they've been doing to all the brands, and that's obviously the core of the problem. This rumor comes in the wake of composer John Williams claiming Lucasfilm planned to reshoot a new ending in December. He told an audience at a concert, "Here are 3 pieces from Indiana Jones 5. I felt we would be finished with Indiana Jones after 4. You know Harrison Ford. You know all who Harrison Ford is, and Harrison is 78 years old. But he's much younger than I am. Well, I thought, if he could do 5 of them, I have to try to do the final 5 also." He then states, "So we've just about completed the film. We have maybe another ending to shoot and to record, maybe in a couple of weeks." And I played this video in a video that I did. It's absolutely true. He did say that they have another ending to shoot. The film's director, James Mangold, claimed Williams was mistaken when questioned about his comments on Twitter in December. Mangold tweeted, "John was mistaken. Maybe he read Twitter too much." He then asserted, "We are not shooting new endings, never did. The film is 99% finished and being rated by MPAA. This imagined zany ending with Indy being erased and replaced is a fever dream of wounded folks angry about the other films I did not make." However, Mangold would also respond to another user claiming Williams is fully informed. He wrote, "I agree he's one of the greatest composers in the history of film, and he's also one of the most lovely people on earth, and he's fully informed." Early rumors regarding Phoebe Waller-Bridge's role in the film claimed she would replace Indiana Jones by the end of the movie. Overland DVD reported back in June 2021, 2 endings are supposedly being considered in the script. I guess they've been written and they're going to shoot both of them. Both endings allegedly have old Indiana Jones dying at the end of the movie. But in one of the rumored endings, young Indiana Jones dies alongside old Indiana Jones, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge swoops in like a vulture, picks the hat up, and takes his place moving forward. This rumor would seemingly be corroborated by the Daily Mail, who also reported the film had multiple endings and that Indiana Jones would hand over the bullwhip to Waller-Bridge's character. The Daily Mail reported a handful of different endings have been shot and are being shown to test audiences, which, by the way, is something they do with all movies because it doesn't really cost money to show movies to test audiences and get responses. Directors want the feedback, and so does the studio. They have to also see what people respond to and what they don't respond to. Part of that is also for marketing purposes. In one, Indiana dies at the end, but not before handing over his bullwhip to Phoebe's character. Boy, that sounds terrible. Overland DVD further reported this past November, we've been told out of the 6 endings, they tested the best one, and it gets only a 35% approval from the test audience. We've been told that Bridge put the hat on in every ending, he added. All of my spies actually said Phoebe Waller-Bridge puts on Indy's hat, takes Indy's whip, and in a brave and stunning display of girl power, she becomes the bestest Indy ever at the end of all 6 versions of the movie. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that there's going to be a response from Disney? Because Disney is under so much scrutiny right now. They have Avatar 2. That movie worked out. It is going to do better than $2 billion. A lot of us are surprised by that. I was surprised by that. People like Avatar. But other than Avatar, Disney really does need to be able to show that it can take care of its franchises and make money from them. So do you believe that Bob Iger was forced to make this change to really reduce the role of Phoebe Waller-Bridge, so she's obviously not going to be encroaching on the Indiana Jones franchise nearly as much as she otherwise would? Definitely let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.